Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we're here with another WrestleMania feud going into this WrestleMania build up, this season, whatever you want to call it. We got it. This is a match that is kind of like new, at least to me, because I'm filming this after the Raw that it was announced. It's Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, which is Chad Gable, I guess. It's kind of that hidden thing. I wish they would have the storyline would have been a lot more interesting to me if they would have just not put the American made on his head. Just leave it though. If you get rid of that one aspect of this, it makes it like just that little bit like what about if it isn't him? And I know it's supposed to be obvious, but like I think we know it's obvious, but I would like just that little bit of could it be just somebody random and we don't even know. But they've been cooking lately on this feud of just being that obviously he's kind of disrespecting the lucha like lifestyle, the everything, the mask, all of that. He's taking none of it sacred, and obviously the biggest luchador in WWE, Rey Mysterio, is going to take offense to that and try to take him out. I feel like this is a pretty good match to have between the two. I think obviously Chad Gable or Grande Americano, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna just call him Chad Gable for the rest of this because it's way easier to say than El Grande. So we're gonna go with Chad Gable. I feel like he is just like a phenomenal talent, and Rey Mysterio still has a lot of gas left. And I'm glad we're not getting a Rey Dom thing again. So this is way better of a change. And I mean, look at it. It's going to be one of those matches that's going to have that lucha vibe, but also just a lot of crazy, strange stuff on Gable's side. And I think overall, this is going to be one of those sneakily matches that you're going to probably think about for a lot longer than you should after this. You're going to remember this because I think it's going to have some good stuff, maybe even a demasking, hopefully on Chad Gable's side. I hope they don't do that to Ray at WrestleMania. That would be pretty rough. I always thought they were going to say this was going to be a mask for a mask, and we still have time for them to set that up. I kind of hope they do something like that. If they don't, then I'm really thinking that Chad Gable's going to win. Um, it's still one of those weird things because the whole storyline of Chad Gable getting this mystery box because he was trying to beat luchas to become a lucha just kind of is a weird story thing, but I guess that's kind of what Chad Gable gets. He was in the IC title hunt for the longest time and is now doing all this side stuff. He's one of those characters that like I feel like he's just extremely underrated in the ring, and that he just doesn't get that extra time and love from the universe and love from the booking. But if he's happy and he enjoys just being on the card and doing stuff, then he should be happy in the position that he is. He's in a match with a Hall of Famer, so I mean it's still a really good honor. But I really feel like he should have been maybe in the title hunt. But yeah, I feel like this feud's obviously kind of new. I'd probably put it in like the B range. Like I'm enjoying it. I do feel like the mask for mask would be a really good aspect to this whole thing because um it would be insane. It would be insane that Rey Mysterio could lose his mask just because of this. And I also feel like this match could possibly get switched to like a no disqualification match and have both factions go all out to war. I kind of honestly wished it was an all out war with like factions, but um, then again, it still wouldn't make a lot of sense for Chad Gable to do that because then Chad Gable should be out there with his team instead of El Grande Americano. But I digress on that part. I think overall, I think this match is going to be fun. It's going to be good, and I think overall, it's been an interesting storyline. If you hate it, love it because of a lot of people thinking the disrespect. Again, not much I can say on it because I'm one not a wrestler and two not a lucha, so I really can't be the judge of that. That's kind of up to the people involved, and hopefully they cleared it with Ray and other people. I don't really know, but I hope there was a little bit more say in the back that people knew. But yeah, I feel like this feud is pretty good. Tell me what you guys think. Who you think is going to win, and if it's not Chad Gable, who do you think is going to be under the mask? I feel like there could be randomly where they switch up and they put somebody random under the mask, but I have absolutely no clue who it would be. So if you guys have any ideas, tell me. Until next time, this has been Japan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.